So the greatest commandment, the first thing I want to say about the greatest commandment is that Yahweh or Jehovah, however you want to pronounce it, by the way, is a personal name. So in your English translations, we have, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. So Yahweh, the so-called divine name, the tetragrammaton, the 4 letters, is a personal name. It's not a title. So when I debate now this people who believe unashamedly that Jesus is also Jehovah Yahweh, it's incredible. They are out there teaching that Jesus is a second Jehovah or Yahweh. But again, the Lord in the Shema is not a title, it's a name. It's from the Hebrew, the 4 letters, which is understood as a name by everyone, all the scholars and non-scholars. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that the word one in both languages, in both Hebrew and Greek, so Hebrew we have echad, in Greek we have is, never means more than one person when used in this way. In other words, the Lord our God is one Lord, or the Lord is one. That obviously implies one individual. You can't have more than one individual in that phrase of one Lord. So in the Greek, is Kyrios or Kyrios is. The same with the word God, Theos. Is Theos. Theos is. Esteem, one. No more than one person. Again, I must emphasize this simple to us point, because we have a thing out there where they're telling you that it's compound one. What does that even mean? Complex one. I mean, it has no meaning. I'm reminded of Land Carpenter, the little-known Unitarian pastor of the 1800s. You speak in a language no one understands. And that's the trick of Trinitarianism, or the Jesus is God movement, as I call it, to use arguments that really are non-arguments in order to blow smoke in your face. And note that if you read in Mark 12, especially verse 32, the rabbi who's asking Jesus, or if you will, testing Jesus about the commandments, the rabbi says in Mark 12:32, you're right, teacher. Listen to this. God, He is one. How many is God? I mean, the question is ridiculous even to ask, but we must. And that, by the way, that phrase, God, He is one, is a reference actually by the rabbi to probably Deuteronomy 4:35. Listen to this. Deuteronomy 4:35. To you it was shown so that you might know that the Lord, Adonai, Yahweh, a name, not a title, He is God. How many is Adonai? How many is Yahweh? There is no one else besides them? No, Him, the singular personal pronouns describing the God in question here. Well, He's not in, He shouldn't be in question, but Christians, so-called Christians, are questioning us on how many God is. Ezekiel 33:24, Abraham haya echad. Abraham was one. How many was Abraham? So these are simple things to us, again, to probably most of our listeners out there, but hopefully this recording will reach others.